everyone, it is Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to another episode of Lucifer as we get into episode number 23 of season 3, which I believe is technically the penultimate episode in terms of the normal run of things, because I know after episode 24 there's 2 bonus episodes, so it leads me to believe that episode 24 is originally slated to be the finale. And I know that at this time Lucifer got cancelled before being picked up again and moving to Netflix, so it'll be pretty exciting to see what's going to happen in these next 2 episodes especially. And I'm really worried, especially with how things ended in the last episode, because even though that I saw the whole Chloe and Kane situation going down the toilet as an absolute win, that stare that Kane gave off to Lucifer and Chloe working together again doesn't provide me joyous comfort, basically. Especially since this whole Chloe situation has basically been like a tug-of-war battle with Kane on one end, Lucifer on the other, and you know, you wouldn't exactly be surprised if he saw this as Lucifer has, you know, finally won Chloe. So yeah, I'm really worried about what's going to happen, but we shall wait and see what does indeedy happen. But yeah, loved the last episode. Like I said, I saw the whole thing as an absolute win. I see this as an absolute win because, you know me, I'm a Deckerstar guy, so yeah. But there is a side of me that's feeling an ounce, and I say an ounce of sorrow for Kane, because he did have his perspectives changed with his relationship with Chloe, and not just that though, but you know, I think there was some genuine care there. So yeah, but like I said, Deckerstar and me is like... Anyways, I'm excited, though, to check this episode out. So with that said, let's get into episode number 23 of Season 3 for Lucifer. Let's go. Oh.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, it's like... It was her hell experience, wasn't it?
Okay.
Because she mentioned something along those details, so... Oh.
This time you were in it.
Best if everyone involved just goes back to normal.
Easier said than done, Lucifer.
Normal is you having the hots for
maybe
Chloe because we know what's going on in your
Maybe I
head.
should do normal rather than just say it. Eh? Helps speed things along a little. Another nugget. Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, back to normal.
Back to normal means I'm not going to tell Chloe.
So we can go back to normal. For example, I'm sure you remember this little ditty. Come on, take the top line, detective. Take a shot.
Oh, he's just luring her.
For once, I agree with you, and I would love nothing more than for things to go back to normal.
Oh.
I would like things to be pushed further,
we
but...
can get back to work.
Yes, and the time at the teen rehab centre. Is it taking you back? It's taking me, well, somewhere.
Lucifer's essentially playing a highlight reel for Chloe. But you don't need to... Oh my goodness.
I've got a casing.
Oh, well, that is perfect, detective. My shenanigans leading to a break in the case. That is quintessential Deckerstar. And
Hey! He shipped it!
Know when my wings are back.
What about until then? Aren't you just as mortal as I am?
He's looking at things optimistically, though, isn't he? Like,
if I were
the
to
test.
die right now, I'm not even sure that I would go to heaven.
Ooh.
If that's the case, then there's certain of it.
Yes, but it's quite a leap to thinking Forrest killed someone then or now, Charlotte.
After years of
I
working at
mean...
that firm, I know how they operate.
Blood
Deep
could just
down,
mean anything,
I know
really.
what I helped cover
A nosebleed or whatever.
I believe her.
Really? Why?
Well, which quintessential response would you like? The obscure, enigmatic one?
Why?
Or the nonsensical one?
How about the truth?
Well, brother, that is absolutely absurd. Dad holds the
He's
reins
having a
in this
crisis.
story, because if we do have control, why don't you just pop your wings out right now? Excuse me, we might need some room here. Go on, be an angel.
Listen, I'm not sure. I still haven't figured that part out.
Well, I'd stop trying if I were you. It's exhausting.
I mean, it's just a theory, really.
On second thought.
You want to find out?
What, that you killed your wife?
No. I wasn't even there.
Oh, so he wasn't at... So he lied about being at the...
I was with someone else.
Oh, a mistress.
Oh. But still.
Mia Heitner, I bartend at the West Hills Country Club. First to cheat on his marriage. He would never tell you this, but Devin had been having an affair with her CEO for years.
Oh. Everyone's
Thank you.
scoring the home runs here. So what you could say is... Forrest scored a double, right? Is that a term in baseball?
There's no do-overs. I mean, come on, you're a demon. He's an angel. This is what you do. Unless your time on Earth changed you more than I thought, and you're not the merciless badass you used to be.
Oh, really poking into that
Nothing's changed.
skin there.
I'm it.
No, please don't.
At least I'm trying to fix things.
Woo!
Maybe you could try to.
Damn, Charlotte, making a scene and killing it.
Oh, my apologies for the interruption, Dr. Kanan. Shall we continue?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't think this is the firm for me.
I'm glad to see you back to your normal douchey ways, Daniel.
Well, it's
I called him douche. Textbook.
This.
It's pretty.
Oh, Dan.
That's better, right?
It's still weird, but yes, women tend to prefer jewelry over household appliances.
Not really sure Lucifer's the authority on what women want.
Oh, that stings.
Well, for what it's worth, I will always be here for you.
Oh, my goodness.
Hello.
Oh, she couldn't go through with it. Oh, yeah.
To remind us of how great we are together, to help us get back to normal.
Right. Well, I
You can
thought
see
I
he's got
wanted
good
that too,
intentions and whatnot, but it's...
Maybe we can't. Or at least maybe I can't. Because right now, normal, it just hurts.
Detective.
I think you should go.
If I'm honest with myself, all of this is about Lucifer. Lucifer's the reason that I said yes to Pierce, and he's also the reason that I said no.
Oh,
Wow. Again. I'm just so
My
sorry
heart.
that I got... He killed Devin Clay. Long story.
So the detective caught the bad guy. Without...
Without...
You're probably right. It wouldn't work anyway.
Holy shit! Oh no, that's gonna get used here. Oh no. How dare you? Come on, Maze.
But Linda would die too.
You're full of it.
Maybe I knew you weren't gonna follow through, so I needed a failsafe.
Liar!
Call her. Tell her to look out her window.
Oh, that care for Linda. Oh no. There we go. You son of a bitch.
I didn't mean to kill Joni. It was an accident. I'm sick. I
And
need your
someone
help.
still took the fall for you.
Thanks for your help.
I am not gonna help you this time.
Hands up, let her go. Turn around.
Well, it was all. Oh, no. It was you. Yep. You messed up.
Wow.
Being you sucks.
It's a good place to celebrate. To get my father to give me my wings back.
It's just the absence of no wings is like
I think,
painful though.
I think I'm the one who took my wings away.
Maybe not.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Charlotte! No! You son of a bitch! Oh my god, Charlotte!
I've been avoiding dealing with things in the present, like how I feel about you.
Oh shit!
Afraid.
Oh shit!
Afraid that you'd want me because you've only seen certain sides of me.
Oh my goodness! Oh, we called it.
I am the devil.
Oh, please!
No, you're not. Not to me.
Oh, my heart! Oh boy, we're going for this!
I'm so sorry. I have to take this.
Of course not.
You did good, buddy. You did good.
Daddy was wrong.
Charlotte.
Please stay with me.
Yes. Yes, I promise.
Oh, Charlotte. Oh. Oh, poor Dan. No, Dan.
Let's go home.
Oh, take it. Yes. Take her where she belongs. Oh my goodness. He's taking her to heaven. Shit. Oh, fuck. This is not fair on him. This is not fair on him. Oh, he's gonna die. He is so dead. Kane is so dead. This is it, though. How is he so certain that I'll get my mark back if I kill a Menadale? Because that's a way to piss off God. God can hear you. He's not going to give you a freebie just because he knelt to you. And, you know, Charlotte was never the intention, but Charlotte did noble, and... Oh, I mean, those, like, 10 minutes were full of emotions. Because I was sad, I was happy, and see, I don't know, like, I'm in a flurry of emotions because Deckerstar... And, you know, one would normally think that that would be the talking point, but... that was really rough. Yeah, he's dead. Kane is so dead next episode. I mean, it's the only way it's gonna have to be. He is, yeah, he is seeking this immortality, and let's deprive him of that, especially since he went so far. He went for a Menadel. Of course, he got Charlotte in the end, but... And this is it, though. Like, even if he did get a Menadel, Lucifer would not rest whatsoever. Because, yes, Lucifer and a Menadel, they can be at odds. But also, Lucifer does care for a Menadel so much. So he's not so he wouldn't, like... Well, even so... I'm sure Maze can probably, like, Maze is probably going to be, you know, beating herself up when she hears the news because she was hell-bent in protecting Amenadel. And I really loved that moment where she had the opportunity but realized it wasn't right to knock him out, and did very, very good and changed her plans. And we had a really cool fight with Kane and Maze. Like when she finds out, and she will definitely tell Lucifer. She'll probably say she tried to stop him. Didn't pan out well. Because she did try to stop him, but sadly Kane was a piece of shit about it, and yeah. So yeah, that will probably send Lucifer over the edge further because Amenadel was the target. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I was contemplating, are we gonna lose Amenadel? We can't lose Amenadel, right? I mean, I was in two minds because I could see it happening, but I could also not see it happening, if that makes sense. So I was just questioning, are we gonna lose Amenadel? No, we can't lose Amenadel. What, really? I don't know. And we didn't lose Amenadel, but we lost Charlotte, and I'm gonna miss Charlotte with the fact that she was such a wonderful character in terms of her story. Like all through this season, it's been a very interesting journey discovering how she has been, trying to fight the return back to hell, and just to see that difference from her to who Goddess took over. It's just been very interesting. And I just feel so much for Dan. It's not fair on Dan. He was getting to be so bloody happy, and this is it. Dan, Lucifer can joke around with him and all that, but in the end, Dan didn't deserve this. And there is a part of me that hopes that he is the one to bring an end to Kane next time, because it will be justified. I would love to see that happen. Like, the bracelet with the waffle was crushing my heart as well. But I really loved that moment as well when Amenadel got his wings back. And there's so much you want to talk about with Amenadel being granted his wings back, because you could think that this was maybe an act of God, but I think it's more than that. I think choice is a very fundamental aspect in terms of these abilities, and I feel like free will, and there's the concept of free will, and the thing that God doesn't know, like we don't know what the plan is, what God has for us, and God can't control our destinies, we can. So I feel like there is that subconscious layer in Amenadel, and there is in Lucifer, to why, like, let's remember as well, back in the later part of season 1, when Amenadel's wings first started to deteriorate, we saw the full scope of it in episode 3 of season 2, I believe it was. But Amenadel, began to, like, stability was beginning to be knocked aside for Amenadel. I'm gonna have to turn this because it's getting hella dark. But yeah, things started to derail for Amenadel back in the later part of season 1. Especially with his whole affair with Maze, and the fact that he was willing to kill Lucifer. And it's a really big ask to kill your brother, and that could get Amenadel thinking, I'm not worthy if I'm going to the extent of killing my brother. So I feel like subconsciousness has a very, very effective way on determining, are we worth these abilities? And I feel like that really adds well with how he wanted to, because I really liked, what I've loved for these past few episodes especially is the bonding between Charlotte and Amenadel. And Amenadel has always been a caring person, someone who's been lending his ear to Charlotte's worries. And seeing what Charlotte did for him as well, with the notion that she fears, if this is it, I could be going to hell. I believe there is a subconscious element to that, for Amenadel to be like, I'm not having you go back to hell. I think the work you have done, I think what you just did, you don't deserve to be in hell. And what I really loved is that shot where he took Charlotte's soul to heaven. Charlotte's body was still there, but he took Charlotte up to the skies, which was a nice meaning that he took her to heaven. So I like I said, I believe that is the element when it comes to do we like the wings, the devil phase, and I believe that will be a case for Lucifer, that subconsciously, yeah, his devil face and abilities, they are affected because of his subconscious, especially since there's been the talk about how he's letting his admissions to Chloe be affected because of what God would do. So once you start to think for yourself and once free will starts to come into play, the horizon opens up, and so it did with Lucifer's confession to Chloe. Oi, I'm just gonna be right back because I'm turning on this light. And we're back. Okay, so yes, we finally got it. We finally got confessionals, not just from Lucifer, but from Chloe as well, although Chloe didn't admit this to well, she admitted her attraction to Lucifer with that kiss. See, I can't even be, joyful because of Charlotte, so but then again, we've been very, very joyful about Lucifer and Chloe before when it came to their kiss, because it's not exactly like this is their first kiss, but it's an admission of love, and that is the thing that we've been seeking for all this time. And this is it, though. Chloe had an earlier admission to Ella, where she said she couldn't, she said yes to Pierce and then said no because of Lucifer. And I'm like, thank you. And I had a feeling that Lucifer was there. She couldn't have Lucifer. She felt like Lucifer was just toying her around and couldn't, because he never admitted these feelings. It's like, well, I know where I stand, I guess. But finally, we have Chloe admitting to Ella it was because of Lucifer, and I'm so happy. I'm happy, but I'm not joyful. And I am joyful because Deckerstar is finally setting the sails. But as I said, Charlotte is dawning on my mind, and yeah, I just feel so bad for Dan as well. Like, I really hope he fucks that bastard up next episode, because I mean, he could try, because I feel like... But this is it. It would be so poignant because Kane at first was like, I don't like you, Dan. So the shoe on the other foot is going to be very uncomfortable, right? So this is why Dan should fuck up Kane, if anything. Because it's very, very nice parallels to Kane being like, hey, I don't like you, Dad. And he just took away Charlotte. Yeah, it wasn't intentional, but Dan still is allowed to feel. So Dan should be allowed to... I don't know, kill him. Just kill him. Or, if anything, if you can't kill him, beat the 7 shades of shit out of him, because it would be very, very poignant to Dan trying to make an impression, but Kane's having none of it, and now that Kane's took away someone that meant the world to Dan, it makes sense for Dan to absolutely throttle him. So... I just want Dan to get revenge, to be fair, but I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a thing that will happen, but it would be very, very amazing if that were to be the case. Just to derail a bit, we had our crime of the week, which felt a bit different because the murder of Devon, of the victim this week, was wrapped up earlier than usual, but I really liked it because it wasn't about, I'd say with Charlotte's demise and Forrest being a part of her hell loop, what he did to Joanna, I think her name was, like all those years back, I think that was more poignant in terms of Charlotte finding closure before her death. So, whereas Forrest wasn't, the one who murdered his wife, it still means a lot that we have this focus on Charlotte, right? And her getting that kind of full circle, that justice for something that she was like. I was worried that she was following like a hunch, and you know, she was so determined on getting this closure that she was wrong about what Forrest did with the duffel bag, but she was right on the money. And it's poignant you say that, especially with how the piece of shit abused women and bribed them to silence them because people like him deserve to burn in hell. So yeah, I'm glad that she was, you know, right there and managed to get some kind of closure before her death. So yeah, but like I said, it was a different, you know, kind of structured crime of the week. It felt different, but it works well in terms of Charlotte. Like, she was so determined on getting that justice. And I'm glad, because she overcame an element of her hell that would lead her to, like, not just, what was it, like, overcoming a fear, but it was also looking out for women who would also be potentially hurt if this piece of shit was allowed to waltz around free. So, like, Mia, I think her name was, she even admitted and you could even see it with the way he was ordering her around. She even admitted to the fact that Forrest was being a dick and, you know, being abusive. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm really glad that the crime of the week was structured that way for Charlotte. Like, yeah, the murder wasn't the thing that was more so focused on. It was more so focused about if Forrest was this piece of shit that Charlotte was determined on setting down, and he was, and she overcame an element of hell. So yeah, but I really loved. I think this is one of my favorite episodes of season 3. I mean, I have enjoyed season 3. I feel like season 2 is probably my favorite season so far. And season 3 has had some enjoyable episodes, but I feel like this one takes the cake with the Deckerstar admission, with Lucifer reliving the greatest moments. And that was very, very powerful as well, because of the fact that there is that layer of security for Lucifer. He is reliving all of the great moments that him and Chloe has shared. And this is it. He knows that these moments hit home. And with how he feels, it's very, very painful. And, you know, like Chloe with Pierce, because she mentioned that, he can't live in the past. Moving on and moving forward is scary, and that's very, very, like, powerful, that you can't live in the past, and that's what Lucifer was doing, all because of that fear. So I really, really liked that element of things. Like I said, the Deckerstar bit, and how Chloe said, "You are not the devil, not to me," and my heart. Yeah, it was really good exploring their relationship and finally getting set sail. But like I said, I don't think that's the elephant in the room. I think the elephant in the room is more so about Charlotte and how she died protecting Amenadale, which was very powerful, especially seeing the bond them two have. And Maze as well, one final comment. Like, you gotta admire her determination against Cain. It was really... But, not just that, though, but when Cain manipulated her like that by saying, "Oh, I've got a hit on Linda," the way Maze reacted, she still cares, and I'm hoping things go on the up in terms of Maze and rebonding with the people that used to, you know, befriend her. But it was just a really great moment. But yeah, tough episode. Thank you for making me cry. I'm glad I didn't put on the eyeliner today, because that would have been fun. No, it was a really great episode. Really, 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 really great. Like I said, probably my favourite episode of season 3 so far. And I'm just intrigued to see the finale, because, you know, surely with them finding Charlotte's body, of course, they're going to, it's going to be a very, very big crime of the week, because we know who did it. So, but they don't. And although, no one was there. Amenadel's off to the skies with Charlotte's soul, so no one can really vouch for who was the one who fired the bullets. But this is why Maze is going to be very, very great at this is it. She's been so hell-bent, pun not intended, on bringing down Kane by killing him. And whereas she might not have the chance to kill him, she could bring him down another way by telling everyone, "Oh, he went after he went after Amenadel." And if Charlotte's dead, can't be coincidental, right? So I don't know, but I'm ready for the final episode. I'm ready for the final episode, but you get the idea. I am ready for shit to hit the fan, so let's go. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!